It's Madden NFL 24. And coming up, we'll see the dynamic Alvin Kamara. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the Saints and the Texans, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
From his end zone, Wilson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing. He'll look to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. 1 more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the 2nd overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it, but the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Diggs going in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. On this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
The numbers for Diggs from a week ago: 8 catches, 64 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Diggs.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Stroud now on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Play action. Here's Stroud. Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 2nd and 6. Stroud to throw it. Got his man, Dell.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
The
The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial, make your choice. But right now, you like what you're doing in this possession.
Stroud looking to throw. To Mixon on the check down. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the ball.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Saints. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get... He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now we're going to get another look at this one. Dennis Allen not happy, so he has thrown the challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And Diggs has it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Saints' 49-yard line.
Now Stroud. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Colin Saunders coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Stroud here on 3rd and long. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Now here's a throw that's complete.
A look at the numbers last week for Olave.
6 catches, 113 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Olave holds it in.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And Lewis has it, the tight end. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
They'll set up to throw.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Texans 7.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Dalton Schultz and the rest of this offense set to begin another possession.
He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him?
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. A handoff, running left, Mixon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. This goes out wide from Mixon.
No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Saints' 29-yard line.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 19.
Stroud. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Stroud.
The left side caught by Diggs.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted.
Now here's Stroud. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route.
And he is out of bounds here. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and
Again, it's Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz there to make the grab.
And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. Chris Olave heads back to the field as his guys get set for another possession.
Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, your former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay,
there he goes left side. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 48 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Texans' 19-yard line.
Back to throw again.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, New Orleans.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! Juwan Johnson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints have moved out in front. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Houston set to take over. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Colin Saunders. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
A little juke. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0. Then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as he'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Kamara up the middle. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line.
The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Here's Stroud.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 4-yard line.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Now Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Throwing now is Stroud.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Steven Nelson.
And Stroud now to throw.
And Diggs has it. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So here are the Saints to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And this is caught. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
A huge play there for Houston. And even 50 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
Mixon. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Mixon again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And this time he is in.
Joe Mixon, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for him. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They have punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Quick completion here to Johnson.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Good catch and a 1st down by Johnson, who's really benefited from a move to tight end the last 2 seasons. Over 500 yards and a team-leading 7 touchdown catches last year. Feels like we haven't even seen the best of him yet.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
In motion right is Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Kamara.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Kamara trying again. And this time he is in.
Alvin Kamara. It's a 1-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints have moved out in front.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Stroud now on 2nd down. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws, has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Chase Young in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, spinning away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston.
Here's 2nd and 3.
It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They run. It's Kamara. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And this Texans defense stands tall. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
36-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. Taking a shot for Dell here.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And that is incomplete. The Texans send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
They call it no gain there on the first down play.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And down he'll go at the 25. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And the Saints first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. He'll drop to throw. Olave holds it in. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. The pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Stroud now on 1st and 10. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Stroud's throw taken in by Diggs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Stroud to throw it.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Now Stroud.
Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Again, it's Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Stop short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Here's Stroud.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs from a yard out.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here. But if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
From his end zone, Wilson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Final minute of play. Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw.
That's caught by Johnson.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Back to throw again.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And everything right now rests on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's